One woman is using her sewing skills and some fabric near and dear to her heart to help others during the coronavirus pandemic. She's using leftover scraps from the iconic AIDS memorial quilt to make masks.
Chief Quilt Coordinator for the San Francisco AIDS Foundation, Gert McMullin, tells People in this week's issue that she feels the echoes of the AIDS crisis in the coronavirus pandemic. She says, this just all feels too similar, but now you can't even hug people. Take a look.
It's deja vu, a lot of it, and even worse, not worse, but worse in a different way, is that we're trapped at home. You can't, love people. Not love them, but you can't hold them. You can't be near them. And it's my personal hell on earth.
Yeah, it was in March that McMullin, who lost several friends to AIDS, began to have symptoms of PTSD, but she knew what she had to do, and that was return to her sewing machine.
I started trying to figure out what I could do that could help me the way the quilt had helped me get through. And I can't touch people in all night. How can I not go down to the hospitals? I used to go to the hospitals in the early 80s and people I didn't even know, and I'd just go down to comfort them. So I decided to start sewing masks, face masks that nurses wear and we'll all be wearing probably soon, if not now. And I decided it was a way that I could help my community and help people, whether I knew them or not, and do whatever I could, because I can sew.
She says she's going to be dropping the masks off to communities that really need them. She also encourages others to help create masks for their communities as well. And she says, at least there is something I can do, adding, quote, "You'll never know what you'll get out of it until you start doing it. People need them."
In the 1980s, McMullin joined activist Cleve Jones to create a quilt to honor AIDS victims who were not eulogized because of the stigma that surrounded the disease. They turned that quilt into a memorial. Since then, the quilt has continued to grow, and it now includes 48,000 panels and 100,000 names. The National AIDS Memorial became the custodian of the quilt last year and is helping bring it home to the Bay Area after a 20-year stay in Atlanta. Its triumphant homecoming was set for April 3rd in Golden Gate Park until the coronavirus pandemic put a hold on that ceremony.
McMullin, who had moved to Atlanta to care for the quilt, will travel with it. And she says, "I never wanted to leave my friends behind." This is such an amazing story. She's been through so much and is really continuing to help others.